Good morning guys, welcome back. So I thought we could get ready together. I am working. Needing to make myself look a bit more presentable because right now I'm looking like a straggly little rat. But how are we? I've actually got a story time. The drama. I feel like I've not done one of these in ages, but I just thought we could get ready together, you know, good vibes. Good life. I'm really loving this. It's a super dewy tinted moisturiser. It's from Revolution. It was a tenner, I'm sure. I've got it in light beige just because I like to tan my face, but it's still quite light. But anyway, got a few things I want to chat about, to be honest. We've got a lot to catch up on. But the other day, right, I did speak about it on TikTok, but we'll chat about it here as well. So I was at Starbucks, shocker, and this creepy man came into Starbucks, right? His mannerisms were already strange and he was quite manic anyways, so I was a bit like meh. He didn't have his AirPods in or his earphones, like he just had music blaring from his phone. It was like heavy metal. It was quite daunting. And then he was vaping and he didn't order a drink, and right, Starbucks was empty, and of all the seats he chose to sit next to me. All the seats, all the places he could have sat, he chose to sit next to me. Music blaring, vaping, you know, very strange. Time went on, like it was literally there for ages, and I went to the toilet and then came back because, you know, I had to pee. So I came back and I had my earpods in and he was like, I thought you left. And I just went, no. And then I was putting my earpods back in and he kept trying to talk to me. So he was like, why not at school? And I was like, because I'm not at school, I'm 20. So he thought I was a school kid to start with, which was really creepy. And then he went and like stuck the Vicky up at me, you know, like two fingers like the other way. I just, you know, when your heart sinks, my heart sunk. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, I was not amused. And so then he was like, oh, I'm 40 or whatever. He was asking me who my favourite artist is, and I was like, Taylor Swift. So then he started playing her through his phone, like loudspeaker. And then he was like, oh, I hate Taylor Swift, she's got too many boyfriends. I just went, oh well, I like her, because I was trying not to make him angry, otherwise I would have been like, shut the f up. Like literally, I would have actually swore because he was just doing my head in, honestly. It scared me. And apparently he's banned where I was, the place, so I'm not surprised. But then he was telling me he's faked his death, which is a red flag if you've never heard one before. Not even red flag, like, it's just creepy. Eventually the baristas clocked on and he didn't order anything, so they were like, They went out, I was sitting at the window seat, thank god, and they went out and round the front to see and like make eye contact with me, and I was like, and they were like, do you want another drink or anything, Toni? And I was like, yes please. So they made me a drink and then called me over to the tills, which is really smart. They were asking me like, is he making you uncomfortable? And I was like, yeah, like I don't know him, and he's asking me all these strange questions like my age, where I live. And at first I thought maybe he follows me, and I was actually sitting there like, oh my god, like I'm gonna stop. Like I was honestly like, my heart going pitter patter. But found him, blocked him on everything. So the baristas told me to say that I was starting a shift there, and they gave me an apron and all that, and it was very, they were amazing. But yeah guys, this is just your sign, like be vigilant, because there are some right creeps out there, and I didn't really think that, like, I don't know, you don't really know it until you're in that moment. So be vigilant, and you don't actually need to speak to anyone like that. I sort of wish I didn't say anything to him back, because you don't need to, you know. Like, did anyone else go through those phases where you were just obsessed with makeup? Like, I'm not even joking, Jeffree Star, that era, oh I love it. But recently I have been wearing makeup, and I went through a phase where I didn't wear makeup, but I have been loving it. I need to get more though. Like, this is literally done, and this is the Revolution Super Dewy Skin Ella here. It's a makeup serum, it's pretty good. Oh, another update guys, I finished Verity. So I've been in my reading era. I just feel like when it's sunny outside, I'm really in a reading era, and I love it, right? You might relate in that way, but I do actually love reading. I just never had time when I was at uni. I don't know, I would buy books and not read them. However, I have been buying books and I have been reading them lately. Most of them. I mean, I've got like 50 to be read, but I keep buying new ones, you know, gotta keep up with the times. So I finished Verity, and I would highly recommend it. Like, it's actually very good. However, it's a little bit explicit, if you know what I mean, a little bit spicy. It's quite creepy, but it's like a good creepy. I really enjoyed it actually. Oh yeah, also guys, I'm using Maybelline Lash Sensational. I've got like none left, but does anyone else refuse to buy new mascara like until literally there is not a single little bit of dust in it? So that's fun. Today's plan is I'm working 8:45 till 5:45, so quite a long day. Girls gotta work. So I'm going to work and then we're gonna slay that. I'm gonna come home, probably have dinner or whatever. I need to record a podcast because I thought it'd be really fun to do a Would You Rather episode. Like, I really want to go to Paris, but it's so expensive. Like, why is going on holiday right now so expensive? I have been a little bit overthinky lately, like just with life things in general, because with uni the deadline has passed for UCAS, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna need to go next year. Just like, if anyone else has been through the same situation, you'll know exactly what I mean. Like, see when you're like changing degree or you drop out because you're in the wrong path, it's really daunting. It really is, because everyone was also like, oh, just finish it, and I was like, no. Well, why on earth would I do that? I wouldn't be able to do my social media, so it was just a no. It was just a no-no. Life is pretty boring recently. Like, can you believe it's April? Can you believe it? It's crazy. Not too sure what to do about my hair today. What we thinking, because this is just not cutting it. I might curl it again, but my hair is going to actually get frazzled. I literally just use loom bands, so hang on. It's not so glam, right? But trust the process. So you see me here now, but just wait. I need to redo it. So frustrating. And that's me ready. I did just curl the front bits because I feel like it just looks better when they're curled. So that is me. I'm ready. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me, and I hope that maybe you got ready with me. Now we're ready to slay the day. We'll see you all after. I think I might drop into Starbucks before to keep me going. It's like a reward, you know. So I do think that's where I'm gonna go, but I'll see you all after. And oh, actually, before you go, I've been reading PS I Love You, so I'll probably go do that at Starbucks and relax before my shift. Yeah, see you all later. Hey! Okay guys, right. Hey! Oh, last time you saw me I was getting ready to slay the day, but now I'm like here. And I just thought I'd come on and have another wee chat. This is a really chatty video and it's really chill. But I just want to show you, I know guys, I forget, I don't give you any context that I'm sitting here with this face mask on my face. The Pure Clay Mask by L'Oreal Paris, and it's really good. I love putting this. I very rarely do this, right? But when I do, if I really want to pamper myself, this is what I do, and I put it like just in my T-zone. I don't really think it does anything, but it feels like it does something, so I do it for peace of mind. Since most days I just use a Primark white for my skincare, which is bad, I know. Yeah, I thought I would show you a little book haul just whilst we're sitting, because a lot of people actually asked for a book haul because I did a video on TikTok and I was like showing you tidying up my books. I'm just going to show you some books that I've got to read. So this is my to be read list basically. Sorry, that was such a mouthful for no reason. Okay. My face might be a little bit red, but you know why. So back to my little to be read list. I have this thing where I go into bookshops and I just buy books. It's an obsession. Like I don't need any new books. I really don't, and it's a problem. But it's a problem I'm not willing to fix. So, like I was saying, I've been reading PS I Love You. So far, it's really good. I'm on chapter, I think I'm on chapter 8. Flying through it, guys. I might be here a while. Another one on my to be read list is Radio Silence. I picked this up in the works. It was on sale. It was £5. They had another one, Solitaire, but I didn't get that one. And another one was like something to do with love, but I didn't get that one either. And they had another one. I can't even mind what it was called, but I picked up this one because apparently it's this girl and she ends up starting a podcast. So I don't know. something about podcasts, I just thought it was pretty cool. It's like, listen to your own voice. Spoke to me. I read the first one, One for Sorrow, and I actually loved it. If you love Zoe Sugg, and she's got a co-writer, Amy McCulloch, so I love Zoe Sugg's books, love them. Get her online, I was there for it. Like, Zoella was, and still is, pretty much my little idol, right? So I read her first one, and it was called One for Sorrow, and it was very good. I would honestly rate it an 8 out of 10. Loved it. So I've got this one to read. I hope they come out with a third one eventually, but read that first. Steady on. I have also got The House in the Cerulean Sea, and a couple of people have actually said this is the most wholesome, cute, lovely book, so I'm absolutely buzzing. I think it's fantasy. I'm not sure. An enchanting love story, masterfully told, about the profound experience of discovering an unlikely family in an unexpected place and realising that family is yours. I might be wrong, but I'm sure, yeah, here it is. 6 dangerous magical children are so dangerous, in fact, that they're likely to bring about the end of days. But I think they're actually not evil at the end of the day. I don't know, but I'm guessing. So I'm really excited about that. I'm not really into fantasy, but there's first for everything. I also have got Colleen Hoover, number 9. Again, got this in the works for a £5, which is such a discount. Like, see if you were to go to Waterstones, it's so expensive. Go to the works, cheap. We love it. You know, I love her. I just finished Verity, so I'm excited for that as well. All the Bright Places, right? I've had this for years. It's actually turned yellow, but it's just one of those books I got when I was younger and didn't read. Like, I got it when Fault in Our Stars was a thing, and I was quite obsessed with the likes of John Green and stuff. I mean, there it says The Fault in Our Stars, but I put this in my stories when I'm to be read, and the amount of DMs from you guys, I'm not even joking. I must have got about 15 different DMs from people saying, oh my gosh, you have to read All the Bright Places, oh my gosh, it's such a cute book, oh my god, it's amazing. And so I'm absolutely buzzing to read it, because, well, now you've all hyped it up and it's been in my to be read list for literally years, like since high school. I've also got How to Kill Your Family. My sister got me this and I've started to read this. I got it at Christmas there, pretty sure. So apparently this is actually amazing. A lot of people again have said this is really, really good, so I'm excited to read it. I also picked up The Love Hypothesis, because I do love a little love book, a love story, and I seen it, and it's this girl and she's a PhD student. I started reading it up like a couple pages and I was like, you know what, I just really want to read it. Like, she's at uni but she doesn't know why she's at uni, and that just had me hooked. To be fair, if yous know, yous know. Absolutely loved A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So I got the other two. I've heard that the second one's good, the third one's not as good. I love the first one, so we'll give them both a go. I'll feed back. I think I'll actually fly through them because I did fly through the other one. I just love crime. I've also got The Lost Storyteller, and I did get this from Waterstones because the works didn't have it. I've also heard amazing things about this, and it was on the, you know when you go in sometimes and they're on the little tables, that's what it was. I just thought it was such a pretty cover. We're nearly done, guys. Then I've got The Paris Apartment, which I got for Christmas. I've still to read this, and I mean Paris, I love Paris. It's also the author of The Guest List, which I've heard is really good, and I'm pretty sure this is a murder mystery. Yeah, there was a murder. Nice. And I've also got, of course, because this went viral on TikTok, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and a lot of this author's books are in the works, so there's like loads of different ones, and I quite fancy giving, what was it called again? I Do or something. That looked good. Finally, we'll finish off, like, I did sort my books into like to be reads urgently. They're like my urgent to be reads alongside this. I do love a non-fiction book. I just think I love seeing other people's perspectives, and right now I'm quite obsessed with Molly May. I think she's so successful and she's just an icon, and you know, businesswoman, inspirational. She's also, yeah, like I said, she's got the paperback coming out. I've seen it on her Instagram story. I genuinely do prefer a paperback book, but too late now. Anyways, that's my little book haul, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me show you. Yous are gonna actually be obsessed with us too, because I feel like we're all kind of the same person. So let me get it. Everyone else do etch art when they were a kid, right? I did, and etch art had my heart. So So here's it is, right, I'm gonna show you. I have been doing this for hours. The only annoying thing is all the wee black bits that go everywhere is like pink, so you just scratch, like, it's so satisfying. I could honestly spend all day just doing this. I mean, at 20 years old, guys, and here I am with my little etch art. So it was nice chatting to you, but I'm off to do my etch art, and I'll catch yous laters. Hey, slay slay slay. It is a lot later now, and I'm gonna show you my little etch sketch creations because I'm literally just like, that's my alarm to journal. Anyway, I just finished You. Has anyone seen You? Oh my gosh, Joe is a little psychopath. I won't spoil it in case you've not seen it, but I highly recommend it. Oh my gosh, the drama. So creepy. It actually gives me trust issues because now I'm just gonna think, what if he's a Joe? You know? Anyway, I'll show you my little creations. I'm sorry if you can hear my family. Here is one. And then, guys, I had to do it. I'll show you this and then I'm going to disappear.
Oh my god, why are they so loud?
Slay, slay, slay. All day. I had to do it, right? And then, I also will show you this one. I'm very, very proud of it. I can't lie. It's stunning. I love it. Anyways, I'm off ski. Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, love.